Okay guys, today I'm going to attempt to show you how to make these pork cracklings that you buy them at Walmart, or you can get the better quality at other stores if you have a Mexican store close to you. We're going to cook them breakfast style. It's very easy, it's very simple. These are the ingredients: chopped onion, a little bit of oil in your pan. And I break out my cast iron because, you know, I love cast iron. So, we're going to throw in the onions, fry them up a little bit, you know, get them worked up there. Now, you can also use fresh jalapenos and fresh tomatoes if you like. I don't have that in the kitchen, and I find that Rotel does a great job for this. So I throw the Rotel in there too. I like to get it worked up a little bit in the oil. And then we'll throw in the pork cracklings. You see how that gets so nice and pretty? So now we're gonna throw in pork cracklings. Okay? These, when they cook, they soften up. And they absorb all those juices. And they're so delicious. I'll put a lid on them so that I can get that the vapor and the humidity to cook up the to soften up the chicharrones. Then we're gonna pour in some diced tomatoes. We're gonna pour in a little bit of tomato sauce, and we're gonna go over here. And we're going to pour in a little bit of water. Now, these are chicharrones en salsa. When I used to own a taco stand in Virginia Beach, Virginia, these were my hottest sellers for breakfast. I couldn't keep up with the demand. So you heat them up. You heat up some corn tortillas or flour tortillas. They go good with either. And the best way to heat up a tortilla is on a griddle. I've found that that's the best way, or a thick frying pan so you don't burn the pan. So as you can see, I'm cooking two different batches of chicharrones. This smaller one is for my wife. This doesn't have any spice. Mine has the Rotel spice. But if I had jalapenos, I'd throw in more jalapenos on top of that. Okay, guys, another trick I'm going to show you is when you heat up corn tortillas, a good way to keep them softer longer and warm longer is you quickly run them through water like that. Now, I wet 2 tortillas, but I'm going to mix them up between 4 more, or 2 more, that is. And that is so that the moisture from the moisture spreads onto the other ones. You don't get them too wet. And then you can throw them on your warm griddle and start to warm them up 2 at a time. You can warm up 4 at a time too if you want to keep up with them. And what you do is make sure you flip them over like that. You see? Try not to let them stick to the griddle too much. If you move them quickly, the water won't affect the griddle too much. They won't stick. And as you can see, you pretty much cook these to where you want the consistency of the water. I've got it just right where I want it. They're a little thick, like kind of like gravy, you know. And we continue cooking our tortillas. We're not rushing the tortillas because I don't like them to dry up on me very quickly. So what I do is I just keep tending to them till I have them where I want them. But you can see where they soften up real nicely, just like that. So your finished product is tacos de chicharrón en salsa. I like to use the double tortilla, once again, to keep the tortillas warm, moist, and edible. So my pan is done. My wife's pan is cooking slower, and everything Looks fantastic. I hope you all enjoy this recipe.